We are one world, united by our ocean.
Welcome to the World Orca Encounter. My name is Hunter, and that was Corky, Ikaika, and Shouka, 3 members of our killer whale family, demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors help keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of guests, and we're so excited to share their stories with you all today. As trainers, we spend years building our relationships with the killer whales. This allows us to provide them with optimal health care, research, and quality of life. Our whales participate in their own health care or well-being through different husbandry or medical behaviors. One of the first behaviors we will train our killer whales is a fluke defense. You can see the whale doing this now on screen, and Ikaika is showing you on stage. This allows the veterinary team to gain a blood sample from the flukes and the veins that run on the other side of their tail flukes. A blood sample is just one of the many important ways we make sure our killer whales are staying healthy. Another important healthcare metric is their weight. We will ask the whales to slide out on a large killer whale size scale and lift their tail flukes completely out of the water. Now this behavior is a great example of the true purpose behind our training program. Although this behavior is visually stunning, the true purpose behind training it was to monitor their weight. We will also ask the whales for high energy, powerful behaviors, like reaches or jumps for great exercise. In fact, all of the behaviors you will see here today contribute to making sure our killer whales stay healthy. It's the most important part of our job. We strive to achieve this through diet, exercise, lots of love, and even a little play. And our whales sure do love to play. We learn what they like and how they enjoy interacting, not only with other members of their pod, but with each one of us. Playtime is a great way for us to create new enrichment and build our connection with the whales. We love sharing playtime with the whales, just demonstrating our powerful relationship, and with all of you, let's have some fun! incredibly fun for everyone. But for killer whales, it's how they learn and practice their hunting skills. Killer whales will hunt pretty much anything, from fish to marine mammals, to great white sharks, to even the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. The blue whale is 5 times longer and 50 times larger than one of our killer whales. So, how does a killer whale the size of Corky take on a whale that size in the wild? Skill and teamwork allow the killer whales to effectively hunt the blue whale and any other type of prey. In fact, killer whales all around the world have developed unique hunting techniques that allow them to catch their prey of choice. They will use their powerful tail flukes by slapping, tossing, and throwing their prey, making it easier to catch. Coast of South America will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. A natural athletic behavior you will see in these whales is the ability to beach themselves fully, turn, and re-enter the water. Transient pods of whales off the Pacific Northwest rely on quiet stealth to hunt their prey. You may even see whales porpoising as they pursue their prey, or surfing a wave. Prey on seals. They've learned to create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Now this behavior is incredible to witness, but in order to demonstrate the true power of the killer whale's wave, I have 2 very brave volunteers. Let's give a warm San Diego welcome, everyone! They're gonna need it. Alright, you come on down and sit right here on this little iceberg of yours and face that audience for me. Great job. Now, are you guys ready to get wet? Do you guys think they're ready to get wet? I don't know about that, but here come 2 of our fastest whales, making up speeds of 30 miles per hour, and here's that wave. Let's give our wave volunteers one more round of applause. Great job, you guys. Great job. Behaviors you just witnessed are just a fraction of the behaviors developed by killer whales to effectively hunt their prey. They will use their pectoral flippers to slap the water or their breach to communicate with each other while they hunt. They will even use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. But today, I think they're going to be stunning all of you. And that means it's time to get wet!
are impressive animals. It is pretty obvious why they're the top predator of our ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They are completely dominant, yet completely dependent. When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you and your actions. Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands. Killer whales continue to surprise and engage us.
They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, and powerful. But still vulnerable.
The ocean needs our help, and that can seem overwhelming. But together, we can make a change.
So much to learn.
So much to explore.
So much to protect.
The ocean is facing significant changes, but don't give up. Be inspired.
The killer whale story is still being written. And there's simple things we can all do to make a difference.
All it takes is one. One choice.
One positive act.
One ripple that can grow and grow and change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for one last high-earning session with our whales. incredible animals. Have a great rest of your day right here at SeaWorld. Bye-bye, everyone.